I'm Bud Grant, 87 and a half years old.
My name is Ella Long. My maiden name is Long. Tewksbury.
I am Donna Oshamoa.
I'm Elsie Giroux.
I'm Lenny Giroux.
My husband, Lenny Giroux.
I'm her husband.
We've been married 19 years here, the May 31st.
Oh yeah, we're newlyweds.
So,
Yeah.
I'm Chantel, and I'm the house manager, and I'm also the cook. So I do a little bit of cooking, and I tend to the needs that arise on a day-to-day basis from the residents, and I do the marketing piece, trying to fill up some of our empty rooms, and I work closely with Arlene.
And I'm Arlene Wright, and I've been here for 23 years since we opened, and I'm the resident manager, and have been here since we started up here. I worked at the hospital as a nurse for like 35 years, and was ready to do something different, and we were working at this house, Randolph Neighborhood Housing, which is what is the first name of RACDC. This is what we're called now. And we just kind of got involved with the planning and what we were going to do with this building that had been closed for probably 6 or 7 years. It was the retirement home for the Order of the Vermont Eastern Star, and we just sort of got involved, and we worked for a couple of years on the planning, and had some open houses, and there was a lot of refitting done of this house before we moved in here. Well, the Randolph Neighborhood Housing was looking at a place to rehab, and to, we just kind of got into shared housing. We're kind of patterned after the Park House in Rochester, and they were a year ahead of us in their planning and their opening. And some of the people that worked on that project were also working on this project. And it just kind of fell in that shared housing was, there were probably a dozen shared housing houses being worked on in the state at that time. And it was a good fit for this house. Shared housing is not licensed. We are not a licensed facility, but it's a really great way for people to live. They come here and they rent a bare room, and they share a bathroom with one other person, and all the meals are provided. We have room for 19 residents. Currently we have 14. And people, it's just a built-in support system for people. People just come here and live here, and we just kind of create an environment that's good for everybody.
It's a community living, so when folks still live at home because they're still able, that can be really lonely. And so shared housing, this independent living house, that's a big draw, is that you're still living independently. You can come and go as you please. We don't offer services, like Arlene said, we're not licensed, but it's a community, and so it's like a big family. It's not as isolating as a single person living in their house.
Right.
Yeah, I've been at Joplin Health ever since Irene, and I enjoyed every minute of it.
Well, yes, I have multiple sclerosis myself, and it takes a lot out of me just to be home and doing everyday chores. And the doctor suggested this place. He said, "I think you would like it there, Donna." And I said, "Well, I will try it," and I do like it. The people are very nice here. Well, I moved here because I just wasn't able to be home anymore. And I do enjoy it very much, and the people here are very fine people. The meals are wonderful, the food's great.
I came to Jocelyn House because I had friends who've been here over the years.
The Jocelyn House in particular, one of the best things about it, I think, is the feeling you get when you come here. It doesn't have that institutional facility type feeling when you walk in. The building itself has tons of character, but it just feels like home. So it's very comfortable. And I think that's one of the nice things about Jocelyn
I do
House.
too.
The stability of being in a home like this can be helpful. When folks are living home alone, they can forget about their medication. They can even forget to eat. And that isolation just leads to other problems. And so when they are in a home like this, with built-in supports and routine and some safety, just being stable is often enough to bring back even more independence than that they may have lost by being isolated in their home.
Oh, the family, just like a family. You know, everybody's close. I pick on everybody. But they don't mind. Well, I make my own bed, of course, and do my own washing and my laundry. But outside of that, everything is done for you. The food is cooked and dishes are washed. I don't have to do anything. Listen to the radio, watch TV. But I do like to go out and walk on the treadmill downstairs. Good days, I'll walk around the block. The staff is really helpful. Yeah, and very nice. I have a lot of fun with them.
Come and see, because, you know, there's so much going on here, and you only have to participate in what you want. And I'm sure you found out the meals are so good. They're nourishing. We have vegetables and fruits, and they really cater to you here too. Even though you're not on a special diet, or there's certain foods that you like or don't like, you know, they will try to provide them for you.
And, you know, if you start looking at money, and they give you one figure, it sounds like an enormous amount of money.
Don't you figure it out?
But you figure what you're getting. Another thing, you figure what it costs you to run a home. You know, you got your own home, you figure overhead, taxes, everything else.
Insurance,
You know what I mean?
other things.
So actually, it's cheaper here because you ain't got to do nothing.
No. It's very nice that we live close to town because, of course, there is a bus that can take you, or you can walk. We're so close. And when I've had to go over to the Gifford Hospital, we've had to just walk over.
Actually, the bus here is cheaper than a cab.
Really?
Yeah.
In the car, I thought you were
Now,
going to say to run.
give her an example of going up to the grocery store, honey.
Well, they say if you go to Shaw's grocery store, you ride free. And if you need something, if you need to go anywhere else, it's just $1 round trip. It's sure cheaper.
You can't beat that. You can't drive your car for that.
Really can't drive a car.
Well, oh yeah, things change a lot. But I think we've settled here pretty good, and I think this is where we're going to spend the rest of our life. Because, I mean, Randolph is a nice little place. Because they got just about everything you want, you know.
And this place, Jocelyn House, is really a lovely place too.
This place feels like home.
It does. Love the
And I tell anybody that.